Hi, welcome to our channel. Hi, boys. Whole pack sitting here today. 2, 4, 6. There's 3 more dogs somewhere. Probably out in the grass. How you guys doing, huh? Like those French fries, didn't you? I bought them 4 large fries today. You're a good boy, aren't you? You're a good boy too, huh? I can't believe how big the weeds are. These we're only 2 inches high when the two ladies cleaned the ground. And I don't know how long it was, a week, 5 days ago or a week ago. That's how big the knee-high flowers. That's over knee-high there. All the weeds are coming back. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. Here's one of my favorite plants, the sensitive plants. I mean, we had these growing in our greenhouse as a kid. Whenever a school would come for a tour, we give each one of them a 2.5 inch pot with one of those plants in it. Give all the kids that. Yeah, the weeds are growing like crazy. I can't really get the mower in here. There's so many little stumps and rocks and stuff like that. I want to get the guys back. So look at this here. There's little stumps like that. I want them to dig it out every one. So I can't even walk sometimes. You trip over them. But that area there sure looks nice. Looks like a park. I got a little fireplace dug into the hillside. I got another one down here. They got some crap in. I got my one in the termite mound. And Filipinos don't have a fire to sit down and relax in front of. I like them. I like to have a fire and keeps the mosquitoes down. It's so relaxing. I wish the highway was about a mile away. Wouldn't hear that highway all the time, but this area here down here, this looks so nice. And it was hard to make these areas. The hill, see how steep the hill is. I dug these all out by hand and threw the dirt this way to make it 10 or 12 feet wide. This is a nice area here. Right in there, there's a fire pit. And we can put chairs in here to sit in front of it if we wanted to, but no one does. And this area here, it was the same way. The hill started about on the other side of the tree, and I dug all that out over there and threw all the dirt down here to fill in. I don't know what this dog's at. I don't want them hassling the caribou down there, but they're an actual pack. Here's a big growth of side of a coconut tree, a termite growth. Termites are ants. I don't know. I think they're termites though. Kind of weird looking. Coconut tree sprouting all over the place. I had one time, see that right there? Little cans with wicks on them. Now they're all full of dirt and stuff, but I'd fill them full of, what was I using? Kerosene, I think. And I had them all the way around the perimeter of my spot. So I had like little tiki torches, but they're in the ground. Really look cool. That's way back when, about 2008, 2009, something like that. There's a coconut sprouting. Now that coconut there, if you broke that open, inside where their meat's at, it's a great big white ball. And I don't know what they call it, but the Filipinos love it. Real good to eat. I made that little stand on right after the typhoon. Alex sent me a little chainsaw. That was the first thing that I cut, but the termites and bugs have destroyed it. I put that little fireplace, whatever you want to call it, with myself. We'd cemented it in. My first try at rock masonry was pretty sad, but it works great. Marfie, you get a fire going in there, and then she'll get a piece of bamboo and stick it through a chicken, and she'll just turn, make it like a rotisserie, just turn it by hand. I've done that several times. And this is a really cool rocket stove. It was made out of a chlorine barrel. I liked it when it had the chlorine barrel on it, but Marfie cooked in it one time and didn't watch her sticks, and her sticks came out and burned the plastic, so I took it all off. But that thing's lasted. We had for many years. I put little stainless steel bolts in it so they wouldn't rust where the pot sits on. And when you put your little sticks in there, it burns. The flames come up and just flicker about right on the pot. So you can't get any better than that. It's made with the proportions of going in and going up. I think it's the Wierowski or something like that. Plans. The guy that invented it. Really works good. Got some. We had these in our greenhouse. Flowers for green plants in people's houses. They just go wild here. And again, the other day when they went through, they cut all this down to the dirt. There's some climbing a tree. And in a week, maybe a week and a half, everything's going back. But it's still nice having this area clear here. About 10 feet over into the jungle there, I used to have a path that went down to the bottomland. I don't know if it's still there or not. It's probably pretty overgrown, but and there used to be a path up here that went down through the bamboo. But I haven't been back in those paths for years. But you see, anything that touches the ground, just rotten and rots away fast. It just evaporates. I don't remember even cutting this. Maybe they cut that down when they cut our other trees. Yeah, they probably did. That's our yard there, going up to the driveway, up to where the pineapples are at. It's pretty nice down here. I got I think it's a 10 by 10 or 8 by 8 screened in room, like a tent, but just screen on the outside, on the walls. I thought about putting it up right down here. There's no other place in the yard that's level that has some afternoon shade, which would be right. The sun goes down over here. A guy could come down here and sit down here and relax. It's a little cooler out here in the house. The house gets well, the house right now, it was rainy today and overcast, and the house is 95. On a sunny day, the house gets 105, 107. You know, that's pretty hot. There's a kitchen there. You can't see the hut. You see the edge of the hut roof over there. My daughter, she's staying in the hut right now. She has a friend over with her from college for the New Year's. But look here, I got some great sparkling rock. Look at that one right there. It's just wicked. Like glass, and it's just super sharp edges on it. Another side of it, something different. It's white quartzite. Here's a piece of petrified wood. It sparks fantastic. Here's a bunch of shards that I just tossed over here that I made. Come over and pick one up any day and spark a fire. Sit down for a second. There's another coconut sprouting. Yeah, this is kind of a nice place though. No neighbors up here right now. Some of the land next to us has been sold, but not here, not yet. They haven't moved in yet. They're waiting for that bridge to open up. But it's pretty peaceful. We don't hear other neighbors, and you hear the highway though, but that's about it. You got probably 20 little banana trees over that way. The papayas are all pretty much done. We haven't had any new ones sprout, so we're gonna have to throw out a bunch of papaya seeds and see if we can get some more of those going. We used to have about 20 papaya trees. Not anymore though. The typhoon wiped a lot of them out, and then the second typhoon wiped everything else out. But this is where I live. I don't know if you like it or not. I sure do. Or, you know, I'd rather be home, back in America, up in the hills somewhere, in the cold, you know, walking in the woods in the snow, being on the river in the summertime, Mississippi. But I'm here. This is where I've been trapped for 22 years. Probably another however many more years I'll be here, but basically forever. Take care, guys. Bye. Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. Take care.